My child, come and listen to my words. Pay close attention and act quickly on the direction I am giving you. Respond swiftly with obedience, for this command requires urgent action. Although you may feel your obedience has been lacking, know that I see and acknowledge your efforts. I am pleased with the ways you have sought to walk in my will and purpose. Now I am calling you to press forward boldly into the open doors and favor I have prepared for you. The time of preparation is complete. This appointed season of advancement is here. Through my trusted messengers, I am announcing that your moment is now. The waiting and obscurity of past years is giving way to a time of greater visibility and influence. Yes, my plans for you extend far beyond what you have imagined. Regardless of your background, I am going to display my power and purposes through your life. Be encouraged, for I do not give such promises lightly or without commitment to fulfill them. Remember, I make all things happen according to my perfect timing and purposes. What I have spoken through the ages will come to pass. My words do not return void. They will accomplish everything I desire and intend. You may feel ordinary or ill-equipped for a high calling, but I have chosen and prepared you for this unique moment. Do not allow fear or self-doubt to deter you any longer. The opposition trying to restrain you seems formidable. But have I not told you that no weapon formed against you will succeed? As in the life of my servant Job, I have drawn a circle of protection around you that none can breach unless I allow it. You are safe in my hands. Press forward with boldness, not timidity. Fill your mind with visions of victorious outcomes instead of defeat. I know the innate anxieties and tremors you feel are real. However, when I command you to walk in courage instead of fear, it is not a trite saying or superficial pep talk. Rather, it is a testimony to my power and presence that accompanies you. Where you are weak, I make you strong. What you lack, I supply in abundance. The hesitation you sense comes from relying on your own understanding instead of fully trusting me. Cease striving and know that I am God. I will be exalted among all people and nations through your life. This brings me great joy and glory. For too long you have discounted yourself based on past mistakes and shortcomings. You have allowed the enemy to bombard you with lies that I am displeased and frustrated with you. Nothing could be further from the truth. I call you to rise up and take your rightful place in my kingdom. The assignments I am unveiling are not burdensome, but rather conduits of great blessing. As you step out in obedience, untold bounty will flow into your life. Everything I orchestrate works together for your good. Trust and delight yourself in me alone, and I will bring it to pass. Yes, there will be trials and testing along the way, but greater is He who lives within you than any force that comes to oppose you. I will silence every accusing tongue raised up against you. No one can successfully challenge my chosen, beloved one. You have my word and my covenant guarantees. Continue drawing close to me. Pour out your worries, fears, and dreams before my throne of grace. Allow me to refine you for the adventures ahead. The brokenness and vulnerability you have endured has prepared you for such a time as this. I am turning what others meant for evil into platforms for glorious demonstration of my goodness through you. Pay close attention to the gentle promptings of my spirit within. Every minute of every day I am guiding you into positional alignment to receive all I have reserved for you. Do not deny or doubt what I am birthing in the secret hidden places. The external manifestation of long-held promises is closer than ever before. Rejoice, for your time of liberation and vindication is at hand. The story I am writing over the landscape of your life is filled with grace, favor, and supernatural blessing. I take what was meant to harm you and ingeniously transform it into streams, rivers, and oceans of abundant life. Your enemies and critics cannot restrain what I am ordaining. It will burst forth suddenly and spectacularly. Yes, a billion blessings are yours. As you awaken each morning, soak in the reality that you are fearfully and wonderfully made by my hand. I have prepared specific works for you to fulfill each day of your life. None of it depends on your own strength or ability. My Spirit will guide and equip you powerfully. Stay quick and responsive to my instructions, especially when they require courageous action on your part. There is no need to perfectly grasp the meaning or implications of what I direct you to do. Obedience and faith always precedes full revelation. Walk, work, and live with childlike trust that my ways, not yours, are perfect. Quiet your inner turmoil and voices of concern trying to drown out my affirming expressions of love. Receive fully all I am speaking and doing in you and through you. Do not discount it as fantasy or vain imaginings. What I have promised will soon burst forth suddenly. Accept this new reality without reservation, even when your feelings lag behind. I am bringing you out of obscurity. Now the scorners will witness undeniable demonstrations of my favor, marking you as my chosen vessel. Every criticism and wound will be healed and redeemed for extravagant blessing. This turnaround will not feed pride or arrogance within you. For you know, my grace alone has rescued you from the miry pit and placed you here. I will ensure you walk humbly in step with my Spirit each step of this exhilarating journey. We will venture forth together into glorious transformation. May your heart and mind be at rest, cradled in my loving presence. Great adventures await as I unveil all I have prepared for you. It is your appointed time. My beloved one, do not underestimate the vital role you play in my redemptive purposes on the earth. You are not merely taking up space or biding your time until heaven. You have endured a long and difficult wilderness journey to be positioned at this finishing line. Many times along that path, giving up and turning back seemed justified and reasonable. Yet here you stand at the brink of breakthroughs beyond anything you have asked or imagined possible. Rejoice in how I am transforming ashes into beauty. I want you to know that I take no pleasure in watching you struggle or suffer lack. As an earthly parent has compassion on their child in distress, I too identify with your hardships. My heart aches to intervene and miraculously change difficult situations on your behalf. However, I am always working to mature your character into greater Christ-likeness through trials. Lasting spiritual fruit is cultivated in the soil of adversity, not ease. One day, you will understand the loving purpose behind every past disappointment. For now, cling tightly to my promises of restoration and blessing. Yes, there will be skirmishes and attacks from the enemy seeking to abort my purposes through you. Be vigilant against his conniving treachery. Discern the spirit realm accurately, and refuse to partner with anything outside of my perfect will. Though darkness is swelling in the earth, greater is the light and power within you. Now is not the time to retreat in resignation or fear as you boldly serve my kingdom agenda. Do not buy the devil's lies suggesting you are unprepared, inferior, or disqualified from victoriously fulfilling all I have called you to. My power finds its expression through yielded vulnerability. As you align every area of your life before me in full surrender, truly nothing will be impossible for you. Watch expectantly as I open doors once tightly shut and turn skeptical mockers into avid supporters. Indeed, there will be those along the journey who seem to oppose and betray you at every turn. Be cautious about naively exposing your heart without discernment, but also resist building walls of mistrust that block my love. Press through relational disappointments without forfeiting sensitivity to my Spirit. You have endured the painful rejection and misunderstanding with patience and grace. Now is the time for long-awaited vindication and recompense for all the enemy has stolen. Every wound is being supernaturally redeemed to propel you further into kingdom destiny. My glory shall thoroughly cover you. My beloved, do not lose hope when opposition arises. I am with you through every storm. The difficult seasons of life are temporary, but my love is unending. Let my joy be your strength when weariness sets in. Come to me and I will give you rest. The burdens you carry were never meant for you alone. Cast those cares upon me, for I care deeply for you. Dark valleys eventually give way to mountaintops if you walk with me. I will lead you step by step on the upward ascent. The views ahead are glorious beyond measure. You have endured isolation and hardship, but now inheritance and belonging await. Take my hand, dear one, an outpouring of blessing is here. Rejoice, for your light has come. Brighter days are dawning. My goodness and mercy will meet you at every turn. You are safe in my embrace.